Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your power message for Thursday. So, I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards today. I'm going to talk a little bit, first of all, about the physical stuff you may be going through today. Then I'm going to bring in some messages from the universe and the Dragon Path Oracle. This is by Caroline Mitchell. Very beautiful. I'm going to use the guidebook with this as well. They are giving me some fear coming up around you today, releasing of fear. So, if you find that you're coughing up phlegm, or you have a little bit of a cough or a cold, it's releasing of fear. It's about releasing that block to communication, not only so you can communicate with your twin, but with yourself and with others around you. Now, they're giving me lower back pain for you today. Lower back pain, which is connected with security, connected with finances. So I feel you may be going through something financially that's affecting your back. Now, this could be something to do with work. Maybe, you've got a project going on at work, or you've got something going on at work and it's on your mind and it's bringing in some fears or stress because maybe you're thinking about deadlines or responsibilities or getting it done. Maybe you're thinking about money, so you could be thinking about paying the bills, or if you have something to pay out, or maybe something's happened and you've got more money to pay out than normal. It could be like if you need a repair, or if something's going on in the physical body, or you're looking after one of your loved ones, or you've got to maybe take your pet to the vet, or something's going on and you've got more money going out than usual. So I feel there may be some stress or worry or concern about finances. And the angels are reminding you that God is your source and you are safe and you are taken care of. And I feel that's also about lower back, connected with stability, about leaving a situation, starting again. Maybe you have financial concerns about being enough for your divine feminine, having enough for your divine feminine, so you can have a beautiful life together. You may be concerned about if you get divorced or if you leave behind a situation, will you receive everything you need? Are you going to lose money, status? Are you going to be judged? All these things going through your mind. So this is giving you a lower back pain, especially on the left side. Okay, and I don't know if this is connected with kidneys or around this area. This is about stress and kidneys. Thank you. They're giving me the kidneys as well. So kidneys are connected with the way we filter things out and we get rid of toxins. Okay, the way we release toxins in our bodies. Not sure if I've done a kidneys card in here, but this is what they're telling me. I'm just having a look to see. I'm not quite sure. I don't think I have, Interesting. No, I haven't. But kidneys is about the filtering of things. So I feel you were filtering out the past. You're filtering through things in your life. And that's also, releasing. Obviously, you've been doing releasing lately. We've had vomiting and kind of going the loo a bit more. Getting rid of any constipation. So if you're having any pains in the kidneys, it's because you're releasing things. You're purifying your body. You're purifying your life. There's a cleansing going on, so a lot of healing around that. If you're having middle back pain, that's connected with guilt. But I've got these here as well. So the first thing we've got is the back. So the back itself, whether it's, upper, middle or lower, it's connected with worries and concerns about stability in the future. So trust that God is your source and your life is divinely guided and protected. So let this be a breath of fresh air. And feminines, if you're cross-watching, and you're experiencing this too, whether it's your own financial worries or struggles, or you're picking up on this back pain, it's because, you're both preparing to come to each other. And sometimes you come to each other with nothing to gain everything. So lower back, and this is really where I'm feeling kind of the lower left side. Financial concerns and fears. The desire for more is healthy. The feeling of lack is not. So you've affirmations that you have enough, like, I'm rich in all things. I'm rich in all things. And, you'll know this as a spiritual being. Anytime you do worry a little bit about money, or you start stressing a bit over paying anything off, or bills coming in, we're moving towards the tax season. And if some of you are self-employed, you may be ready to put your taxes in to find out what you've got to pay for the year. And that can be stressful too. Gives you a bit of back pain. If you're having middle back pain, I'm not connecting with that, okay? A little bit. But I feel I need to talk about it. I'm not feeling the upper back. I'm feeling middle and definitely lower. So it's more the lower back that I'm connecting with here. But they give me the middle back too, because it's about guilt, okay? If you're dealing with any middle back pain, this area here, it's connected with guilt over the past. The need to forgive the self and let it go for good. So if you're still holding on to pain of the things you've done, things you've said, the way you've behaved, then let go with faith and call on St. Peter, because he can help you. And you might think, wow, St. Peter, why has he come through? St. Peter, denied Jesus. He denied Jesus 3 times. And it may seem like it's not a big crime, but to Peter, it was the worst thing he could do. And what do you do? Masculines, what do? You can deny this love. You pretend it isn't happening, or you say you don't love your twin, or you don't find them attractive, or you don't want them, or whatever you say. So really you're denying them. So if you've denied them and that's causing you pain and struggle and heartache, and you're regretting what you've done, St. Peter can help you to forgive yourself and lift all of that away. And obviously it doesn't matter what you believe about, the crucifixion or Jesus or any of these things. But the point is that Peter felt really bad, worse than Judas felt. Judas felt bad, but he knew that he was playing a part, he had a role. And Peter had a role too. But it was the fact that he felt like disgusted with himself. It was the worst crime in his eyes he could do. And the fact that Jesus predicted it. So feminines, when you're cross-watching, you predict these things too sometimes. You feel it when you're going to be blocked or ghosted. You feel it because you feel the energy shift. So that can make it worse, because for the masculines, they think, wow, you knew this was coming. You knew I'd act like this. So masculines, you can also feel guilty, because really you've proved you're feminine, that you're operating in that struggle or that cowardice. And you're not a coward, but you can sometimes act in cowardice. And that's all connected with the ego. So forgive yourself, don't beat yourself up, okay? So what dragon is around you? And the reason I'm bringing the dragons in is because dragons work very closely with the angels to blast things out of the way, create the way. Dragons work very closely with Archangel Nathaniel. So first of all, the universe is saying to you, create space for new love. Wow, create space for new love. Now, you want this love in your life, and you want it to be renewed, to be new. So you have to create the space for that. So this is about you releasing. This is why you may be getting kidney pain, because you're going through a cleansing, a purification. You're getting things ready. If you've been wanting to give things away, clear space, sort things out, release, this is why. And the energy feels a lot lighter today, because the way is being made clear. There's a lot of clarity coming in today from Archangel Uriel. The way is becoming clear. So this is really about you creating space so you can be together. So the space is also about the separation, about the time apart, the time you need to process and go within. So feminines who are cross-watching, if your masculine has created space between you, a delay, a block, a ghost, it's because they need space to get ready for this love, to make it new again. And I feel this is also about you needing space. So sorting out that karmic situation, having space from them, separation from them. So if you're married, I feel that, you're going to go into separation with that person. And when I talk about separation, obviously it can mean different things. For twin flames, we know separation is the time when twin flames, masculine and feminine, aren't communicating or, aren't interacting, because there's a healing going on, a preparation. When there's a separation between a husband and a wife, it's because that's the first step towards divorce. That's what I'm talking about. So when a thing, wow, they give me a block in the throat there, very bad. When a thing hurts your eye, stop looking at it. Now, this may mean then that you are having eye pain. So I'm not picking up on that today, but I have picked up on it, a few days back or whenever it was. So if you're still experiencing eye pain, and this can be runny eyes, feeling of grit in the eye, blurry eyes, red eyes, your eye just kind of hurting in some way, it's because you don't like what you see in the physical world. Choose to see things with the eyes of love, not fear, and face what needs to be changed to bring beauty back into your life. And the universe is saying to you, when a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. So you may also be having ear pain. Isn't this interesting? Because I'm not picking up on these things, but the angels are bringing them through. So whether you're watching as a divine feminine and you're experiencing these things, or you're the masculine watching, experiencing these things, this is what you need to know. Okay, so ears are connected with the ear chakras. If you're having any ringing in the ears, pain in the ears, hurting ears, this is why a lot of kids who are around parents that argue have ear infections or ear issues because they don't like what they hear. They don't like hearing arguing. And maybe you had ear infections as a kid, or that rings true to you. But ear chakra activation is coming to receive the right messages in the right way at the right time. So in other words, if you're having ringing in the ears or downloads like, where you hear a tone, when you go deaf in one ear and then your sound comes back, it's ear chakra activation. If you're having pain in the ear or infections or extra wax or runny ears or anything going on in the ears, that's connected with not liking what you see and hear. And he says, when it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. So listen with love. Problems arise from not liking what's being heard. So eyes and ears, okay, senses. Our eyes, we look with our eyes, we see. Ears, we hear, so we listen. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. So you may be having heart pain. Interesting. Heart pain, palpitations, heartburn, it's more pain though. I'm going to bring the heart in. And again, like I say, I'm not channeling these right now. These are coming through from heaven, okay? So I'm not actually physically experiencing these things. They're giving me the lower back pain. Everything else is coming through with the cards here from heaven. So if you're having any heart pain or palpitations or feeling like your heart's skipping a beat, your heart chakra is activating. And the heart is preparing so it can open up to giving and receiving love in all its purest and many forms. Simple, unconditional, true love. Slow down. So if you're having heart pains, slow down and accept the process. Affirm, I am safe, and breathe through any discomfort. So breathe through anything that's going on. So the angels are saying, stop justifying it if you don't like what you see, you're not liking where you are, things have got to change. So what I'm feeling with this is, divine masculine, it hurts your heart to be away from your divine feminine. And you don't like being where you are, especially if you're in a karmic situation or you're not liking your job or you're not liking what's going on. Your eyes are hurting because you're continuously looking at that. And your ears are hurting because you may not like what you hear and you may be arguing with your karmic partner. You may not like what's going on. And it's all about moving forward because they're giving me right now leg pain. And it's kind of aching in the legs, the knees, the joints, the back of the legs, because that's about movement. Don't need to bring the card up because that's movement. So the universe is saying to you, I love you so much. They're giving me fear. So feel love today because your feminine loves you. And look at this. Got the credits here. Okay, and this is really cool because I didn't know who this deck was by. It's by Mike Dooley. And I don't know what this deck is. I just call it Universe Cards. But this is a deck by Mike Dooley, if anyone is wondering. So it's saying give yourself credit. This is the credits of a deck. And I love it when these come up because it's saying to you, give yourself credit today. Maybe you want to update your profile picture on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or wherever it is that you are. Update your picture, because this is about changing your life. I feel you may actually be updating your bio today. So you could be changing things on your Facebook status. So feminine's cross-watching, if you see a change on their social media, maybe they even unblock you on social media or follow you on social media. But if you see like a picture change or a bio change, it's a big sign they are being prepared and they are creating the way for you. Look at this. Wow, we've got magic and manifestation. So the dragons are helping you to magically manifest your life. And what are you doing right now? You're visualizing. You're having that vision. Motorbike revving up. Things are revving up, speeding up. So you are having that vision in your mind. In other words, you are visualizing being intimate with your feminine. You're visualizing the future with your feminine. So, and they give me with family as well. Family, what your children would look like, what your life's going to look like. So that's magic because when you go there in the mind, you go there in the body. So you are manifesting everything without even realizing you're doing it. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to bring in the book here. So magic and manifestation. So it says, we are here to help to turn your dreams into reality, to change your world and support you. Wow. So the dragons are helping. Now, the dragon of magic and manifestation works with Archangel Orion. And he is the angel who helps your dreams to come true. So you can connect with Archangel Orion today and Archangel Nathaniel to remove the obstacles. It says, these two dragons, so there's two dragons helping you today. These two dragons are the only pair on one card in the deck. Wow. So in other words, this is very twin flame orientated because it's a lot like the feminine and the masculine coming together. And it's really interesting because I'm going to be talking about spiders in the daily twin flame reading today. And last night there was two spiders coming together. And that, it's very rare, isn't it, that you see two spiders. And I feel this is about coming together, making me do that symbol, the heart. So you're coming together to become one. So originally they were separate. I've got angel bumps as I'm reading this. Originally they were separate, but as I began to connect with them more deeply, this is my this person who wrote this speaking, I realised that they were a beautiful pair of two equal parts, magic and manifestation. So in other words, this is divine feminine, divine masculine coming together. Once they were separate, but then they come together. Isn't that powerful? With magic and manifestation. So the magic is the feminine and the manifestation is the masculine. Because the feminine is the magic, the light, and the masculine is the manifestation, needing to make that move, to ask for what they want, to make it happen. Got angel bumps. I'm so excited when I'm reading this today. So I can feel, and I know you're going to feel it, the momentum shifting because of the excitement coming through here. It says, these unusual dragons, so remember you are unusual because you are unique and special. These unusual dragons are powerful allies to have and are among the most influential and magical of all the dragons to come to Earth. Isn't that true? Twin flames are influential because you have a mission here and a purpose to help the world. And as I'm connecting with this, they are giving me eye pain, which I wasn't channeling before. And eye pain is about not liking what you see. In other words, if you're separated, you don't like it. You want to be in each other's presence. And this is what you're working towards. If they have shown themselves to you, and they are here today, the message is, we have danced into your consciousness to reassure you that the worst is now behind you. Your journey has been a long one, and it's been an arduous one at times. Now look at the future and embrace what's to come. Now look at the future and embrace what's to come. Don't look back unless you're blessing it. Look forward. They carry the limitless energy of magic and manifestation, and they warn, be sure and clear in your intentions when invoking our presence, for we are the alchemists. And what you're asking for is what you truly desire, because will it serve and benefit your higher purpose? And if it will, which it will, call upon us when you want things to swoop into your life. We are here to help turn your dreams into reality, change your world and support you as you undertake your journey. Look deep inside and ask what it is you really want. Once you are clear about your choices, we will assist you in achieving them. These dragons will dive to you, and when you need any kind of practical support, if you need help on a specific aspect of your physical journey, you can call upon them to help you manifest it. These jewel dragons are known as the miracle makers. Wow. These jewel dragons, this is a sign that you and your twin are miracle makers. Because you're creating miracles in the world, in your own life, you're pioneers of truth and leaders of light and leaders of love. And you're going to change the world. You have a part in that. That's your mission. And you may feel a bit pressured by that divine masculine. They're giving me a little bit of pressure. So you just may need a little bit of time to process this today. Because you and your twin are here to change the world. I hope this helps. Have a great day. You are a miracle maker, and I'll see you soon.